Hi everyone. Welcome to English Story School. We all have dreams to explore the world, to own the car we've always wanted, to achieve freedom, wealth, inner peace, love, respect, happiness, the business we've always imagined, the relationship that gives our life meaning, and the sense of fulfillment that makes us feel truly alive. But here's the key question. What are you doing today to make all of this happen? What actions are you taking right now to create the life you've always envisioned? Are you still endlessly scrolling on social media, watching random videos, wasting precious time, making excuses for why you can't start, staying up late, avoiding failure, or hoping that things will magically change on their own? Let me remind you, life is real. This world is real. But time is limited. You don't get a second chance at this. You don't get another life to try again. This moment, this day, is all you have. This is it. In this moment, I'm going to share something with you that no one ever has before. I'm not here to pump you up with empty promises. I'm here to give you a mirror so you can see the truth, to help you wake up from the fog you didn't even realize you were in. You want to change your life? You want to speak with confidence? You want to earn more, feel unstoppable, and be powerful? Then don't just watch, feel it. Let it resonate deep inside you. Listen as though your life depends on it, because it does. And if you want more of this, no fluff, no sugar-coated promises, then hit that subscribe button. We don't just help you improve your skills, we help you transform your life. Now, let's get started. Let's learn how to stop wasting the one life that's been given to us. Lesson 1. Time is life. Don't waste it. Here's the truth. You're not just wasting time. Time is eating away at you. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," every hour spent mindlessly scrolling through your phone, every time you press snooze on your alarm and go back to sleep, you're not simply wasting time. You're throwing away pieces of your life. Time is your most valuable asset. You might not feel it today, but every second is passing, and so is your life. You're aging. Your energy is decreasing. Your dreams are waiting, but for how long? Think about it. What did you accomplish yesterday, the day before? And what are you planning for tomorrow? Still the same old routine? Still waiting for that perfect someday? The truth is that someday is a lie. It's never coming. Your dreams don't care about your excuses. The world won't care about why you didn't take action. All that matters is your results. Solution: treat your time like gold. Write down a daily plan. Focus on one thing that will push your life forward. Dedicate just 1 hour less on social media and use that time to grow, learn, or create. Time is a gift, but only if you value it. Otherwise, it will become your worst enemy. Lesson 2. Stop making excuses and start building. Your life is your responsibility. It's not your parents', not your friends', not your boss', and certainly not your government's. It's yours. People waste years complaining about what they didn't get. I didn't attend the best school. My family didn't support me. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I don't have the talent. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Do you know who wins in life? It's the person who says, "I don't care about what I didn't get. I'm going to create something from nothing." Take a moment to pause and look around you. The most successful individuals you see today, many of them started with absolutely nothing, no financial backup, no guiding hand, no one to show them the way. But there's one thing they had, an insatiable hunger, a fire that drove them to change their destiny. Take, for instance, someone like Ava Thompson, born into hardship, suffering as a child, and now she stands as one of the wealthiest and most admired figures in the world. She didn't sit around waiting for a miracle. She didn't blame her circumstances. She took action and built her empire from scratch. Solution: embrace your story, but don't let it define you as a victim. Say this every day: I'm the author of my life. Write down your challenges, and next to each one, write a solution. Take action, no matter how small. You're not weak. You're not unlucky. You just haven't unlocked your full potential yet. Lesson 3. Comfort is a silent killer. Break free now. You wake up, check your phone, eat, watch videos, scroll through social media, maybe study for a bit, then sleep again. It feels easy, doesn't it? It's comfortable. But what's really happening is much darker. Your comfort zone is silently chipping away at your dreams. There's no growth in comfort. Success is always on the other side of discomfort. Want to speak fluent English? Start speaking, even if you make mistakes. Want to launch a business? Begin, even if you fail at first. But most people never start because they're afraid to step out of their comfort zone. They fear failure, embarrassment, and the possibility of being laughed at. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. You keep moving forward. Example, think about a seed. If it stays buried in the soil, it will never grow. It must break through the earth, face the sun, and withstand the wind before it can reach its full potential. You're exactly the same. Solution, push yourself into discomfort every day. Speak English, even if you're nervous. Sign up for that class. Apply for that job. Post that video. Fail. Fail loudly. Fail proudly. But always fail forward. Greatness is never achieved by staying safe. Lesson 4. I'll do it later is a lie you're telling yourself. Here's the harsh truth. If you constantly say, I'll do it later, you're lying to yourself. And the more you lie, the more you destroy your own future. I'll do it later is the voice of procrastination, the voice of fear, and the voice of a weaker version of yourself trying to keep you stuck. What I'll do it later really means is I don't want to do it at all. Look around you. The people who succeed are not the ones who say later. They're the ones who say now. Right now, in this moment, they act. Even if they're scared, even if they don't feel ready. Because they understand that later will turn into never. You say you want to learn English? Do it now. You say you'll exercise? Start today. You say you'll start a side hustle, read a book, improve your sleep, meditate? When does that later come? Next week? Next month? Next year? Time doesn't wait for you. It's not your servant. It moves forward whether you're ready or not. And at the end of the day, all that's left will be regret. The pain of not acting when you had the chance. Example, you wanted to start that YouTube channel 2 years ago. Why didn't you? Fear? Procrastination? Now someone else is doing it. Someone else is living your dream. And you're sitting there watching their success, thinking that could have been me. Solution, set a timer for just 10 minutes. Take action right now. Stop overthinking it. Remind yourself, if I don't do it now, I might never do it. Just begin, not perfectly, just begin. One small step today is worth more than 100 perfect plans for tomorrow. Lesson 5. Stop thinking, start doing. Your mind can either be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. For many, it's the cage that keeps them trapped. Why? Because they overthink and do nothing. You want to start a business? You think about it for months, but never take action. You want to improve your English? You watch videos, take notes, but never actually speak. You want to get fit? You make plans, buy the gear, but never step into the gym. Overthinking is robbing you of your life. You think so much that you tire yourself out before even starting. You anticipate failure before even trying. You create a story of defeat before you've even played the game. That's why you stay stuck. Solution, thinking is important, but only for a short time. Once the thinking becomes fear, it paralyzes you. Fear is a liar. You don't need to know everything to start. You just need to start. Stop relying on videos for motivation. Take action right now. Speak, write, listen every single day. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Record your voice and learn from your mistakes. Don't wait for permission or aim for perfection. Just begin. Imagine this. A person eager to learn how to swim. They read all the books, watch endless tutorials, buy every piece of gear, and chat with seasoned swimmers, but they never step into the water. Will they ever learn? No, they won't. And you're doing the same thing with your dreams. Solution: spend just 10 minutes thinking, then take action for the next 10 hours. Start building momentum. Make taking action a habit. Shut down the overthinking and just move. Let your hands, feet, and life move. Success doesn't come from endless preparation or thinking. It comes from doing. Lesson 6. Be the person who takes action when others hesitate. Be the one who doesn't quit, who doesn't waste time complaining, who doesn't settle. Be the person who wakes up when others are still asleep, who works when others relax, who speaks when everyone else is silent, who believes when others doubt. Be the one who keeps moving when others stop. Be the inspiration without needing to say a word. Not everyone will believe in you, and that's fine. Not everyone will cheer you on, and that's fine too. You don't need their approval. You need to trust yourself. If people say you've changed, let them. You're not here to stay stagnant. You're here to grow, evolve, and become someone who doesn't need validation because your success will speak for itself. In every circle, there's always that one person who rises, who breaks the mold. Why can't that person be you? Why shouldn't success be yours too? Be that person. Solution: every morning, ask yourself, what would a disciplined person do today? Then do it. Dress like success, talk like success, walk like success. Don't tell people about your dreams. Show them the results. Be the one who leaves people in awe, talking about how you changed everything. Lesson 7. The real battle is within. The biggest obstacle in your way is not the world outside. It's the fight inside of you. It's the voice that tells you to quit, the voice that says, I'm too tired, or it's okay to be average, or let's just relax. That version of you is the enemy you need to defeat every day. The true battle is you versus you. The lazy version versus the driven one. The fearful version versus the brave one. The comfortable version versus the one who wants to change the world. Every morning, you have a choice. Will you choose to waste time on social media? Or will you read 10 pages of a book? Will you stay up late watching pointless videos? Or will you work on building your future? Only you could decide. Example: picture two wolves inside you. One lazy, full of doubt and excuses. The other strong, confident, hungry for success. Do you know which one grows stronger? The one you feed. Solution: eliminate your lazy habits. Track your day. Each time you choose growth, make a note of it. Celebrate every time you defeat the weaker version of yourself. Over time, your identity will shift. This isn't a game, it's a war. And it's you versus you. Lesson 8. Strengthen your willpower. Without willpower, your emotions will be in control of your life. Let me be honest with you. Emotions lie. You won't always feel like getting up early. You won't always feel like working out. You won't always feel like studying. You won't always feel like chasing your dreams. But here's the truth. If you let your emotions dictate your actions, you've handed your future over to them. Let me ask you, do you want to build a strong, successful life, or do you want to live by your fleeting feelings? Willpower is about doing what's right, even when you don't feel like it. When everything inside you screams, stop, when your body is begging for rest, you rise and say, not today. When doubt fills your mind, whispering, I can't, your spirit roars, watch me. The truly successful aren't the ones who are always motivated. They're the ones who show up, even when they're exhausted, broke, heartbroken, or afraid. They possess something you may still be working on, willpower. And here's the truth. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. For example, let's say you decide to stop checking your phone after 10 p.m. At first, you'll slip up. You'll open it, scroll, get distracted. But if you stick with it, night after night, turning it off, putting it out of reach, writing down your goals, you'll start gaining control. Eventually, you'll be the one calling the shots, not your habits. Solution: start with small steps. Choose one task you've been avoiding and tackle it, no matter how much you resist. Build your daily discipline. Reward yourself for completing the task, not for avoiding discomfort. Speak to yourself as you would to a leader. I don't break promises to myself. When you master your willpower, that's the moment you take back control over your life. Lesson 9. Stop comparing yourself to others. Here's a hard truth. If you keep comparing your journey to someone else's, you'll never find happiness. Why? Because most people spend more time watching others live their lives than building their own. You scroll through social media and see someone with a better body, a nicer car, a bigger house. You watch someone else speak better English, getting more likes, views, or money, and you start feeling inferior. You wonder, why can't I be like them? What's wrong with me? Why does their life look perfect while mine seems to be falling apart? But here's the truth. You're comparing their highlight reel to your behind the scenes. You see a few seconds of their day and measure it against your entire life. You don't see their struggles, the late nights, the failures, the tears. And yet, you let comparison destroy your confidence. Raw truth. The quickest way to kill your progress is by measuring it against someone else's success. Your path is different. Your timing is unique, and your struggles are yours alone. If a sunflower and a rose compare their height or color, both would forget how beautiful they are in their own right. Solution: unfollow those who make you feel less than. Focus on your own growth. Measure your progress from last month, not from someone else's life today. Use others as inspiration, but don't hate yourself for not being them. You were never meant to be anyone else. You were born to surpass who you were yesterday. Lesson 10. Don't take advice from those who haven't walked the path. Not everyone who offers advice is qualified to do so. If you want to build a house, you wouldn't ask someone who lives in a run-down building for guidance. If you want to create wealth, don't take advice from someone who struggles financially. If you want to speak fluent English, don't ask the person who's too afraid to speak up. The internet is full of noise, words without experience, opinions with no real insight. Don't let these voices mislead you. You are the driver of your life. Don't follow directions from people who haven't traveled the road themselves. Example: if your uncle tells you starting a business is too risky, ask yourself, has he ever started a business? No. He's worked a 9 to 5 job his entire life. So why take advice from someone who hasn't been down the entrepreneurial path? Solution: ask yourself, has this person achieved what I want to achieve? If the answer is yes, then listen closely. If not, thank them and move on. Protect your vision. One wrong piece of advice can delay your dreams for years. Lesson 11. Pick yourself first. No one is going to pick you. People won't cheer for you until it's too late. They won't believe in you until you've already succeeded. They won't support you when you need it most. So what do? You pick yourself. You believe in your dreams, even when no one else does. You don't need anyone's approval to get started. Believe in yourself and take that first step. Your journey is yours to shape, and only you can make it happen. Stop waiting for someone's approval. Stop hoping that someone will tell you you're good enough, that you're ready, or that the time is right. Stop waiting for a message, a phone call, a moment of fate. You don't need anyone's permission to move forward. You are here to create, to lead, and to claim your victory. The most successful people didn't wait for an invitation. They took the leap. They didn't beg for validation from others. They validated themselves. Take Ava Thompson, for example. She faced 12 rejections before her first book saw the light of day. What if she had waited for someone else to believe in her? She didn't. She believed in herself, and that self-belief earned her the attention and success she deserved. Solution: Embrace every opportunity that comes your way. Take control of your future. Start that YouTube channel. Write the book you've been putting off. Launch that podcast. Don't wait until you feel ready. Instead, tell yourself, I choose myself. Every single day. When you truly believe in yourself, the world has no choice but to pay attention. Lesson 12. No risk, no legacy. If you want a life worth telling stories about, understand this. Greatness doesn't come without taking risks. You cannot build something extraordinary while playing it safe, staying in the comfort zone. Every person you admire, every icon, every trailblazer, they all took risks. They risked their time, their resources, their peace, and sometimes even their mental health. Without risk, life becomes a dull, predictable cycle. At the end of it, no one will remember how safe you played it. They'll remember what you dared to create, what you fought for, and the path you blazed. Example, you're afraid to speak English in public because you fear ridicule. So you stay silent, and time passes with nothing changing. But what if that one moment of bravery, that single step of speaking out, could change everything for you? What if that one action rewarded you with years of progress? Solution: take a small risk today. Speak up. Apply for that job. Post that video. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then ask, what if it works out? Without risk, there's no adventure, no growth, no story to tell. So stop hiding. Be the one who takes the leap. Be the one with the scars, not the regrets. Lesson 13. Time doesn't wait for anyone. Let's face it, time isn't slowing down for you. It doesn't stop when you're tired, confused, or waiting for the perfect moment. The clock keeps ticking relentlessly. Every moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back. And one day, you'll wake up, maybe years from now, and wonder, where did my dreams go? You're not too young, not too old, and certainly not too busy. You're simply making excuses. Solution: when will you stop watching others succeed and start creating your own success? Will you let your dreams quietly fade away? Or will you rise up, take action, and say, it's my time now? Do you know what hurts more than failure? Regret. It's that lingering, painful reminder of every opportunity you didn't seize. So here's the truth. Stop acting as if you have forever. You don't. The clock is ticking, and your time is now. Lesson 14. No one owes you anything, and that's your greatest power. Let's be real. No one is coming to save you. No one feels your struggles like you do. Waiting for sympathy? Forget it. People are too busy fighting their own battles. They'll listen for a moment, nod in understanding, and then move on. But here's the twist. This truth, that no one cares, is actually your greatest freedom. It means you're free to do whatever you want. You can fail, try again, look foolish, fall, and rise even stronger. You don't need anyone's permission. You only need one thing: yourself. Solution: if you need to cry, cry. But don't stay there. Wipe your tears, get up, and move forward. Take that pain, turn it into strength. Use that loneliness as fuel. Nobody cares, but you do. And that's what matters. So build your life as if no one is watching. Because, truthfully, they're not. Lesson 15. Stop waiting for tomorrow. How many times have you promised yourself, I'll start tomorrow, next week, next month? Ask yourself, what will change between then and now? Will you suddenly be more motivated? Will your fear disappear? Will life get easier? No. The truth is, if you can't start now, you probably never will. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Life is messy. Your mind will always find excuses. But every second you delay, your dreams become a little more distant. Imagine them slowly slipping away just because you were waiting. The world doesn't wait. Time doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. So why are you? Solution: want to change your life? Start now. Want to get in shape? Start now. Want to improve your English? Start now. Not next Monday. Not next New Year. Start now. Because one small step today could be the spark that changes your entire future. Lesson 16. If you don't like your life, create a new one. Take a long, hard look at your life. Is this how you envisioned it? Are you waking up every day excited, or are you dragging yourself out of bed, pretending to be happy while secretly struggling? Be honest with yourself. If you don't like your job, your habits, your energy, change it. You keep doing the same thing day after day, expecting different results. That's madness. Let me make one thing clear. You are the architect of your own life. You're not a tree stuck in one place. You have the ability to move, evolve, and rebuild. If the life you're living doesn't feel right, tear it down and build something new. Change your surroundings, change your mindset, change who you associate with, and shift your habits. Stop mimicking what others are doing and start creating the life that's meant for you. You don't need to wait for a breakdown or rock bottom to get started. You just need to make a decision right now. You're not powerless. You're the creator. Life is your blank canvas. Paint a masterpiece, one that's bold, unforgettable, and truly yours. Lesson 17. Expectations, the chains that hold you back. Let me share a story about a friend of mine, Michael. He's one of the smartest people I know, excellent grades, gifted speaker, and ambitious. Yet, he's stuck in a job he despises. Every day feels like a repeat of the last. He wakes up tired, goes to bed exhausted, and wonders, how did I get here? I asked him why he stays, and his response was simple. Because it's what people expect from me. Because my family would be disappointed. Because society says this is what I should do. Here's the harsh truth. Expectations can kill your spirit. People will try to keep you in a box, saying don't aim too high. Stay in your lane. Don't take risks. Play it safe. But their expectations are not your destiny. Living for the approval of others will only lead to self-loathing. You'll wear a smile in public, but cry in private. You'll feel trapped in your own life. Is that the future you want? You were never meant to live someone else's dream. You were born to chase your own. And that might mean disappointing others. That might mean standing up for yourself. That might mean walking a path alone. So break the chains. Drop the mask. Stop living for everyone else. Live for you. This life belongs to you, not your family, not your society, not anyone else, just you. Lesson 18. Your pain is your strength. You've been through more than people realize. Maybe you hide it well. Maybe no one knows how heavy your heart feels. Maybe you're carrying pain from past betrayals, failures, or rejection. Maybe you've been laughed at, ignored, or misunderstood. But that pain, it's not your weakness. It's the fuel for your fire. The truth is, pain can either destroy you or empower you. The choice is yours. While many people run from their pain, the strongest people turn it into their greatest asset. They use that pain as motivation to push harder, to become stronger, to rise higher. They say, this pain made me tougher. This heartache taught me strength. This failure made me grow. Don't hide your pain. Own it. Be proud of what you survived. It means you're stronger than anything that tried to break you. Take your pain and turn it into your art, your purpose, your strength. Let it be the driving force that propels you forward. You're not broken. You are being reshaped into something extraordinary. The darkest nights produce the brightest stars. Let your pain sharpen you, not silence you. Lesson 19. Eliminate distractions. Fuel your focus. Inside your mind, there are two forces at war: distraction and focus. The one you feed is the one that grows. Each time you waste hours scrolling through your phone, mindlessly watching videos, or overthinking everything, you're feeding distraction. The more you indulge in distractions, the weaker your dreams become. Your focus wanes, your motivation fades, And before you know it, you start believing the lies, "I'll do it later," or "It's too late for me." Ask yourself, how long are you going to betray your own future for a moment of comfort now? You want success? You want to be proud of who you become? Then starve those distractions. Turn off your phone. Cut off the toxic influences in your life. Say no to things that don't align with your purpose. Set boundaries like a warrior. Sit down, focus, and take action. Read, work, create, fail, try again. Focus is a skill. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Imagine this. If you dedicated 1 year, 365 days of focused effort, your life would look completely different. That's not a miracle. That's discipline. That's real. Feed the focus that builds your future. Starve the distractions that pull you down. That's how you win. Lesson 20. Life won't give you anything. Fight for what you deserve. Here's the hard truth. Life doesn't owe you anything. The world doesn't care about your potential. It only rewards your actions. You might have a good heart. You might have big dreams. But if you're not working for them, if you're not putting in the effort, if you're not proving your worth, life will ignore you. It's as simple as that. Success isn't handed to you. There's no fairy godmother. No genie granting wishes. No perfect moment. It's all on you. You got to stop waiting for someone to give you permission and start fighting for what's yours. That hunger, that drive, that fire to rise, it has to come from within. Nobody will feel that for you. Yes, life is unfair. Yes, you'll face more challenges than others. Yes, some will have advantages you don't. But so what? Are you going to sit around and complain? Or are you going to get up and say, "I don't care how tough it gets. I'm going to make it happen"? This life is not a gift. It's a battle. You're either fighting or you're fading. So wake up every day with this mindset. Life doesn't owe me anything, but I'll take what's mine. I'll work harder. I'll endure more. I'll show up early. I'll keep pushing when others quit. And when they ask me, "How did you do it?" I'll tell them, "I never stopped." I'll smile and say this: I stopped waiting for an easy life. I stopped hoping for everything to just fall into place. Instead, I chose to push myself harder than ever before. If you want something extraordinary, you've got to fight for it. You need passion, persistence, and unwavering commitment. That's the cost of greatness, and it's a price you must pay, starting right now. I know you're carrying a heavy burden. It's not just one thing dragging you down. It feels like everything is against you. Maybe your financial situation is tight, your energy feels drained, your relationships are on the edge, and your health isn't where it should be. Every day feels like a struggle, and it seems like no one notices the weight you're carrying. Maybe you're putting on a brave face to mask the pain, but inside, your heart is heavy. You might even be asking yourself, when will this get better? Let me tell you something. I've walked through those dark times. I've seen others rise from the ashes of their lowest moments. And here's the truth. Things will get better. This isn't just wishful thinking. I've seen it happen again and again. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, even when it feels like you're stuck in an endless darkness. It might take time. It might seem like a long road, but you must keep moving forward. Even when you feel broken, you're not finished. Your journey is far from over. There's so much more for you to accomplish. Your toughest days are only the beginning of a stronger, more resilient version of you. If you don't have a dream right now, go out and find one. Don't sit back and wait for it to appear. Create it yourself. You don't need a perfect roadmap. What you need is a purpose that fuels you, something that makes you excited to wake up every day. A vision that's worth fighting for. Once you have that dream, guard it with everything you've got. Build it piece by piece. Put in the effort, even when no one sees it. Obsess over your growth, your discipline, your process. Stop wasting energy on complaining about how unfair the world is. Shift your focus to what's inside of you. You have no idea how strong you really are. You may feel weak, but trust me, you're not. You may feel behind, but you're just getting started. It's never too late. You might feel like no one believes in you, but I do. You are far more powerful than you realize. You're not just an individual. You're a force waiting to rise and make an impact. And when you rise, people will wonder where you came from. They'll look at you and ask, "Who is this person?" And you'll answer, "I came from the struggle. I came from the pain. I came from rock bottom, and I made it." So pick yourself up. Stand tall. Wipe away your tears and take the next step. Your future is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. Your dreams are waiting. Now is the time to claim them. Stop waiting. Start today. This moment is yours.